Take a walk down by the sea, picking up colored shells in the sand.
It's been what, 3 weeks now, or over 3 weeks, maybe almost approaching 4 weeks. Been motoring a lot. We have places to go, and we have to get there by, before dark. So we either motor sail or just motor. But today we're heading to Cape May, just left New Jersey, and it's actually fairly calm right now. Maybe half-foot waves, and we're getting maybe 10 or 15 knots of wind. So I got one reef in and full jib. The reason for the reef is I'm not sure what's going to happen later this afternoon, and I don't want to really have to try and take down the main in heavy winds. So I need more practice on that in this particular sailboat anyways, because the sail is quite large and heavy, and I'm doing it myself. So that try that on a big 40-foot boat, and you'll soon find out it's not easy to sail yourself. I mean, sure, it appears to be set up, but it makes it so much easier when you've got a crew. Well, we're headed into the Cape May channel, hopefully to find an anchoring spot. I could hear some chatter about 10 minutes ago. The Coast Guard is boarding a fishing vessel, so they got boarded. They're getting boarded, and hopefully they leave us alone, because honestly, this is new to us. So we were trying to find an anchoring spot, and there's apparently a lot of current, a lot of traffic in this channel, fishing boats and stuff. So we have our hands full without getting boarded right now. And I think it's a major accomplishment. Just we'll soon be getting off the Atlantic and up the Delaware River tomorrow, hopefully, if the weather allows it. So yeah, we're going to spend a night on anchor. We are over by the Coast Guard station apparently, and now I actually see the Coast Guard coming in. Hopefully we're not too far into the channel. We are anchored over green marker number 7. Oh yeah, he's coming straight for us. Oh, he might boot us off into the side of the channel. We'll see what he says. Oh no, he was just cruising by, so I guess we're okay. He didn't boot us. He didn't push us off to the side, so I guess we're not too far over the channel. Seems to be quite a few boats heading up to the C&D Canal. It's still late in the afternoon, so I doubt they'll be going through the canal tonight. But behind me, I would say there's probably 8 or 10 boats behind me. Hard to see from here. And then in front of me, I can see 1, 2, 4 boats in front of me. So there is an anchorage. Hopefully I can. It's at Reedy Island. I'm hoping to get to. I don't think there's anywhere else I really want to go tonight. So I'm hoping to get to Reedy Island around 5:30 tonight, and then call it a night. So now we're going to go to Chesapeake City. There's a little anchorage just northeast of there, just northeast of the C&D Canal entrance off the Delaware head. So that's where we're going to go, because now the waves are heading up the river, and that would have been kind of a rolling night. So we're going to try and hide behind the bank. Hopefully the waves don't come around the peak of the C&D Canal, but let's see what happens. It is a better option. We really don't want to keep the boat rocking all night. It's difficult to sleep. slowly. There's a lot of ships passing at night. Not huge wakes, but enough to keep you awake at night. And we're just entering the C&D Canal. We're just going to make a turn to starboard here. Got some water. And now we're gonna hit the restaurant. So they allowed us to keep the boat on the fuel dock. I just moved it down a few feet. And so now we're just gonna go in and get lunch. Schaefer's Canal House, where we split a nice Cuban sandwich. Very good. And yeah, so we fueled up, got lots of water. There's some weather coming in tomorrow, which is Sunday. Wind from northwest up to 30 knots, so we've got to find a place to tie up or anchor out of the wind and the waves. So I think we're going to try and now of course the current is coming against us, so it's important to get left early in the morning. Right now we've probably got a knot of current fighting us right now, plus the wind. So in actuality, I'm running 2200 RPMs. And my speed is 4.7, so we're losing a little bit of headway right now, but we need to get out of this canal and find a place to anchor. Chesapeake Bay on the north side, left the C&D Canal, and we've got to find an anchorage. Tomorrow there's going to be a heavy wind, so we need to get out of this and find a cozy anchorage. Probably just anchor all of tomorrow. An anchorage on the Sassafras River, which is the northeast side of the bay. Just going down in Sassafras River. We found an anchorage and we're just about to start dinner. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit of moonlight tonight. Windy day today. It was kind of very windy. It sporadically last night. We're just swinging back and forth on anchor. It's actually called sailing on anchor, and as soon as the wind picks up, it goes one direction, and then it'll switch sides. So there is a way to fix that. There's I think they call it a riding sail. It adds more drag to the back of the boat. But you know, everything costs money, so I'm not sure if we're going to do that. It really doesn't bother me, this swinging motion, but it all depends on how my tay's feeling. I don't know if it would. You can hardly tell when you're down below. When you're up above, like in the cockpit here, you can see it. Anyways, this wind's supposed to subside this afternoon. Our heater is broken, so it was very cold last night. It's actually 3 Celsius, so it's freezing. Anyway, so my tate's not too happy about that. We got to get to a marina and get plugged in and get our heater fixed. So cold. I need some gloves. This is freezing. It's a beautiful sunrise. However, it's so cold to catch the tide going down the Chesapeake. So we're probably 2.5 hours away from Annapolis. Actually turned out to be a sunny day, thankfully, because it was quite chilly this morning. Actually, I looked at the temperature on my cell phone, and it actually got colder. It was actually down to 0 by the time we got out of the anchorage. So yeah, it's gonna warm up in about 2 weeks around here. I guess there's some kind of warm spell coming in, but for the next 2 weeks it's gonna be chilly. Tonight, might stay a couple of nights. I've got a call into a company in BC right now. They want me to pull out the diesel heater and ship it to them, so I'll probably do that and then continue on down south, and then once they figure out what the heck is wrong with it, they can figure out how to get it to me. Well, I've removed the unit and flipped it upside down. This is the outtake exhaust. A little bit of carbon on the inside, but I believe that would be expected because it is an exhaust. The intake is nice and clean. One thing I noticed was the fuel intake nipple is loose. Comes up, it wiggles side to side. Oh, it doesn't sound like it's connected very well in there. I checked to see if there was anything that was banging into it, and there's nothing down there. So although it does have a slight bend to it, but I believe that may be, yeah, I don't know. I think that's where the leak is. Annapolis Landing Marine, getting our heater situation straightened out. I went and got a propane heater last night. However, it's actually quite powerful, and it goes through a 1 pound cylinder in 3.5 hours, so that's not going to last us a long time. So we're checking out of Annapolis Landing Marine this morning. Really friendly staff here, just can't say enough about them. And really having the loaner car, the courtesy car or van, is a real bonus. So highly recommend this place, and it was $2 a foot, so it's not extremely expensive.
Take a walk